Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to another day in Stardew Valley. It is a sunny day today, and we are looking at sunny day tomorrow. As for our luck, it is actually a bad luck day, so we're not going to want to go to the mines today. No, I do not want to eat the parsnip, I just picked it. Sunfish frenzy has started. See, there for a second I thought it was going to tell me that I had some new ideas to sleep on, but no, I didn't quite make the farming level. Alright, today we're going to need to go and get some more parsnip seeds, as we've just picked a fair amount of our parsnips. Looks like 12 in total. I wanted to count them to be 100% certain. This is going to require quite a bit of energy just watering our crops. That's okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go grab water, which I'm certain is down here. There we go. We also will need to free our animals. And today might be a good day to go and open the tide pools on the beach. Need to check and see how much wood we have before we try to make that decision, though. 100. Okay, today might not be a good day to do that because we're going to need about 200 more wood. Still, I could focus on gathering wood today. That might be what we do. It's a bad luck day. No reason to do anything crazy. Disappointed we still haven't gotten to level 2 farming, but it is what it is. Alright, let's go get 12 more seeds. I'm gonna go ahead and eat both of these. Oh, we have a quest today. Let's see what that quest is. A invasive crab species living in the local mine. He wants 4 of them. If he didn't want so many, I would definitely do that quest, but 4 is a bit much for me. Not that I couldn't do it, it's just they're a pain in the butt to find. And even though a bad luck day is a good day to try and get a monster goal, I just don't really want to deal with that. Because as it stands, it's difficult to tell when you even have one of those. Rock crabs are a serious pain in the butt. Alright, let's get some trees cut down. Might also be a good day to just check forage. Once my energy runs out from chopping the trees, we'll just check and see what kind of forage we've got in the valley today. Which probably won't take too long to get our energy out. Now, is this going to be the most exciting episode? Probably not. One of the biggest problems with the early game is that there's just not a lot to do. recently discovered that there's at least one other person doing the same challenge, the same idea of uploading a single day of Stardew Valley every day. They're doing it in a short format, whereas I'm doing it in a long format. And I gotta say, I feel like they're doing a very good job. I was somewhat disappointed. I thought it was a unique idea. I hadn't seen anything about anybody else doing it before. But it turns out they're about 2 years in, and I just missed it when I was doing the research to determine if this was in fact a unique idea. But you know what? Regardless, I still think it's an interesting idea, and I still think it's fun, and I hope you guys agree with me. Alright, that's dangerously low energy, so we're going to go ahead and back out of that. I wanted to break that stump, but quite honestly, I don't want to run out of energy fully. I can make field snacks, but that's not really the idea right now. What I will do is stop opening that one. I will bring all but one parsnip with me, and we're going to head up toward the mine so I can take the parsnips there. And we're also going to look for any forage as we go. Ooh, I could get those. I don't really like growing them because the energy, or the money from them is not good. Some carrots there. I don't really love growing carrots, but, or is it broccoli? It's one of the two. There is a challenge idea that I've floated at one point, which was to do Stardew Valley. Basically, the idea would be that I'd be playing Stardew Valley, but I couldn't buy or sell anything to any of the shops. And the only way I would be able to grow seeds is by getting either the seeds that come from those worm spots, or mixed seeds, and those would be really the only things we'd be growing. And it's not an impossible challenge, but it's not an ideal one. The biggest problem would come with the... Well, actually, it might be. I was going to say the biggest problem would come with the red cabbage, but with the serpents in the Skull Cavern, actually, that's not too big of a problem, because they can drop the red cabbage seeds. Might have to revisit that challenge idea. Might be something I actually do. Who knows, maybe we do that challenge idea and we post it here on YouTube. Not sure what kind of format of video I'd make on that, though. 100-day formats I tend to have trouble with. Suppose I could make a let's play series. Alright, I'm gonna eat this leek. So I can... Oh, that's some gold. Very nice. Yeah, 300 pieces. I just wanted to confirm. I was pretty sure it was 300 pieces of wood, but it's always better to be sure. But I could upload a Let's Play series of that kind of challenge. I just don't know if anybody would be interested. And I don't know... It'd probably be like a week or a month or something like that at a time. Just because the 100-day series, I've tried to do 100 days several times, and every single time something just gets in the way and I can't finish it. Not that I don't want to, I just can't. And I can play, I've played challenges that last long periods of time, very long periods of time. But, I don't know. I've got some new ideas to sleep on, so we've leveled up foraging. That's great news. Big advancement for today. That is wonderful. When we get back, it's highly likely we're going to have to start another copper bar. In fact, I'm certain I'm going to have to start another copper bar. Then we'll probably eat this spring onion, get some more wood chopped. Oh, and we've got some more another horseradish here. I'm also interested to see one other thing. There's a glitch that will allow you to get into secret woods. And I'm not sure if it still works. I've had trouble doing it on my modded playthroughs of the game. And I'm not sure if that is an edit in the mods that makes it so it doesn't work, or if that is something in one of the recent patches that makes it work. I suspect it's probably something in the mods, because a lot of times Concerned Ape doesn't take away things like that. So I'm interested to try that as well. We might do that today too. I'm pretty sure I have a chair. You basically just need a chair. I guess I need to throw these things in sale as well. Said I was going to eat that spring onion, but I put it away. Oh well. It's fine. Alright, so we've got our first 5 copper bars. We're working on our second 5 here. Let me... Oh, I don't have a chair. Okay. Well, can't try it because I have a bench. I want to go cut down this stump that we were working on before. Even I don't fully understand why I was cutting down that one, but I was. And we're going to finish cutting down that tree. Let me actually check, because if we auto-stored the spring onions, then there should be more spring onions to grab. Ah, we do have some spring onions in here. Well, let's eat those up then. They're not worth great energy, but they're worth something. I don't think we can cut down another full tree. There we go. Didn't get all of it down. The stump's still there. That's okay. We'll take care of the rest of it later. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the door for my animals. They're all comfy and cozy in here. That's great. And it's about 10 o'clock at night, which seems like a good time to head to bed. And we hit level 3 foraging, giving us the cookout kit, and the moss soup. Alright everyone, well, that's it for another day in Stardew. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I hope you had a great day. I hope you're going to continue joining me for this series. If you are, then I guess at that time all I can say is I'll see you tomorrow.